Welcome back. Welcome. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sage this out. I wanted to say real quick, thank you to each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and cleanse our decks. So we are going to start off with what do you need to know right now? So let me put this here. Whew. Okay, so I have that. So let's get started on our pile. So we have pile number 1, you have the selenite. Pile number 2, you have the rose quartz. Don't mind this gold, I was doing an art project earlier. And then for pile 3, we have this Palo Santo. So when you're ready, go ahead and pick a pile. The timestamps are down below. So we have pile 1, 2, 3. Okay, what you need to know right now. All right, so for those of you who chose the selenite, then this is your pile. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. And let's see what the tarot cards have to say to you. Do you like this like little thing that I just set up? It's just very different. So, okay, so let's see what messages the tarot deck has for you. What does my pile number 1 need to know? Ooh, that came out. So we have the 4 of Swords. This means stability or stagnation, right? And of course, it's type of kind of an intellectual making a plan, an intellectual notion of making a plan towards, what is this? The 10 of Pentacles. So towards your abundance, right? A type of abundance, you know, from using your common sense, right? From seeing the practicality in things. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight represents a type of act on an idea, right? Acting on an idea. This is active energy. The Wands do represent spiritual. So it's taking action towards your 10 of Pentacles, you know, but it could be where you are essentially needing to actually take a break, right? If you're hearing that playing, sorry in advance, the full card wanted to pop out. Let's see if we can get like 2 more out here. We also have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I kind of want to move these a little to the side so we can get like 1 more here. A lot of wands out here. And then, what did I tell you? And then of course we have, sorry about that, we have the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, wands, look at this, a successful outcome. So Spirit wants you to essentially, you know, look at the gravitational shift that's going on, right? You're going to be taking a lot of action on what you've been like headed towards. And I feel like for a good while it's been in a way stagnant, pile number 1, or you could have been just holding back. And what I'm looking at these 3 wands on this side, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's you're taking charge, but with a demeanor where you're wanting to conceive that idea, right? It's like you're heading towards that way, and essentially you'll have this new beginning from the action that you've taken, right? And this is going to be a very successful outcome. So this is what the tarot has, and I really do like that for you. So let's see what you need to know right now. Let's see. I'm gonna get some numerology out here. Just haven't had much interaction with my numerology, so yeah. Hope you're doing great. Don't forget to check out my TikTok. I drop daily videos over there. Super cute videos. So let's see. What do you need to know right now? I feel like this deck is kind of like shifted over. So what does my pile number 1 need to know right now? Please, Spirit, what does my pile number 1 need to know? So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. We saw the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like you're headed towards that type of abundance that's going to give you like a type of physical aspect, right? Full moon in Capricorn. We just had a full moon. you know. And then, of course, we have show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius. So it's, you know, speak your mind is what I'm getting. What you need to know right now is a better way to speak your mind is like fully encompassing who you are. You could have gone through an ascension, or you are going, or you will undergo. But I do feel it's kind of like you're looking at a new aspect of yourself, and you're finding out like, hey, yeah, I'm multifaceted. Like I can actually do this, you know? So now we see here adjustments are required, right? It could have been something, this is probably why that you were kept in the Four of Swords. It'll keep you stagnant, right? Thinking about it. And it also represents rest and relaxation is what I'm getting. But it's kind of like during this time you were processing everything. So it's like that incubation kind of like mode. Third quarter moon. So I honestly, with these two purple energies, I see strongly where you're opening your third eye. You're seeing that what you have not seen before, or like what just like has passed you by and you're just like, wait, how did I not see this like earlier? And this is what's going to give you that a new beginning, right? For pretty much taking your action towards that direction. And then we have, you see purple. I'm telling you. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see what else. Yeah, so expect powerful change. New moon and eclipse. We just had an eclipse yesterday, the day before yesterday. The red eclipse, you know, if you're watching it during the time this has been posted. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like gravitational pulls towards you, and you're just like finding out a lot of things that you haven't seen before, and you're just like, wait, what? Like, what is going on right now? What am I doing? I feel very strongly where you are getting to know yourself a little bit more. It's like, I need to know this. Like, I know this, but I need to know this in order for me to get that way. Okay. Let's see what your energy is, what you need to know right now. What are the energies that my pile number one are attracting? What are the energies that my pile number one is attracting? Ooh. Okay, so yeah, that happened. So now we have here, we have glamour, 15. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. And then we have, of course, 7, 11. Behind the deck, we have 21, sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. It's kind of like you're falling in love with yourself again. It's like you're making love to life. Like what you need to know right now is just be in the moment is what I'm getting. Like you're going to get to where you have to get to. It's just now, it's just like that work that has been placed. Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to just go with the flow is what I'm getting here. I also do see wisdom. Okay, on a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. I feel like your day is Wednesday. Ooh, my nose is getting so itchy right now. Company's coming, and or you're planning to go somewhere is what I'm getting. Essentially, where you have this realm of possibilities that are intertwining. You know, I see a bunch of purple again. You're opening your third eye chakra and you're receiving a lot of downloads also. Ooh, my nose. Oh my goodness. My nose is so itchy. But I also do see here rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So it's kind of like make love to the world, give love to the world. I'm not saying like anything, you know, on the like sexual aspect, but it's kind of like giving that back to yourself so the world can see. It's like, hey, like pile number one, you know, they're really on their stuff right now. So let's close out your reading with some advice. Okay, close out your reading with some advice. What does, oh, thank you, Spirit. So finally, we do have lifting the veil. Yeah, seeing what you haven't seen before. This is what we were talking about. Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Exactly. And earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So it's like you're having these human experiences. At the back of the deck is the Sea of Mintaka. So this is giving us seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. This is why I was like heavy on that like Four of Swords. Does that make sense? And it also gives me the sense where you are headed towards the right direction. This is just like a clarification from what you already know. It's kind of like Spirit giving you like, yeah, you got this. Like that's a big thumbs up, okay? So if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, for pile number 2, if you have chosen this tumbled rose quartz, and this is your pile, I am just clearing out the energies that we had before, just so I can give you clear and concise messages. So we're gonna go ahead and leave this here just real quick. And then see what the tarot messages have for you. What you need to know right now. What do my pile number 2 need to know right now? So we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen represents a type of like nurturing in an idea, right? What is it that you're nurturing? What is it that you want? How can you be passive on it? And how can you be more diverse in it? Ooh, we have a Libra energy, air energy. I also do see here, oh, why are my cards like this? So the Queen of Pentacles essentially, or Queen of Cups, my bad, essentially gives us a way to where it's listening to your gut, right? For a new beginning, okay? I also do see here there's the type of stability, but then again, this is like change, right? The even numbers represent stability, and of course, the odd numbers represent change. With Justice here, I do see where there is a type of like truth or fairness to the situation. Like, do I really want to invest in this? Or it's like you're seeing the outcome already of the situation, and it's just like what you know already, like deep down in your heart, is essentially what's like being paved for you. And I feel like you already know this and you just want a clarification. This is why you're like looking at this reading, or essentially, you know, listening to this, because it is listenable. With the Fool here, we also have, again, new beginnings. This is a double confirmation. It's like taking that leap of faith. Like you don't know how that ledge is going to be or what you're going to do. At the end of the day, with that little satchel, you are taking the least amount of baggage from the past, right? And this could be like your issues or problems trying to hold you back, or trying to say like, hey, you don't have to do that. Like you don't have to take that leap. And it's just like listening to your gut. It's like, yes, I do. Like that's what I'm doing. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So we have King of Pentacles. This, I love this because this is like that development of an idea. You went from nurturing to now you're developing the concept of the idea that you wanted to interact with, right? You're setting your intentions. At the bottom of the deck, we do have Death, Scorpionic energy. I also do see here pile number 2, where you essentially are just creating like a really diverse kind of like new you is what I'm getting, like new me, same me or something. But I'm also getting this is like going to bring you prosperity or abundance, okay? So that's your tarot. Now let's go ahead and get some moonology out here, okay? Get some moonology out here for you, pile 2. Sorry about that. I hope you're doing great. So we have here, what do you need to release? And then, of course, we have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Ooh, those are a lot. I'm not gonna get all those. What do you need to release? Okay, releasing, letting go. It's like that baggage that's not meant for you. This is like a confirmation, wanting moon. Let's see what else we have. Whoa. And then, of course, we have prosperity, new moon, 2 new moons in Taurus, being grounded, right? Prosperity lies ahead, as in, like, you know, luck is on your side. It's going to be for you. Like, your intentions are being set clear. You're being grounded. It's like I keep looking at that cup, and it's just like what you need to know right now is like, yes, everything is okay. Like, everything is fine. You're headed towards that direction, right? Or you may be making a plan to head towards that direction. You may not even be in this energy as of yet. Let's go ahead and get one more for the moonology. And then we have take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. So it's like it could have been, I'm getting like where, oh my gosh, you're holding your breath, you know, you want to do all of this stuff, but then it's kind of like, you know, a personal issue reaches a resolution. It could have been new moon in Cancer, because I do see the cups here. It's like you really put in all your effort, and now it's like your effort and your hard work is essentially being paid off, is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get the energy for the current situation, right? Or like what you need to know. Let's see, let's get the current energies, please, Spirit. Current energies. So we have confidence by earth and air, water and fire. Let my confidence take light, burn higher. 32 could mean of great significance to you right now, or this could be your age. This could be like maybe your street number is what I'm getting, your address, your phone number. And so something that I'm looking at this gives me automatically magician vibes, right? And you have all of the tools you need or that are necessary in order for you to create your manifestations or bring them into the 3D. When we're referring to the tools, it's you are, you know, it's your spirituality, right? Your gut feelings, you're listening to your emotions, you're making a plan, your intellectual side, and also you're pretty much using the tangibility of things. You're looking at the practicality and logical aspects, right? It's like you're using your common sense. So this is what the tools mean. Like when this is what it refers to, like you have all the tools needed. So let's get some more energies. If I don't know, I feel like compelled like to tell you that for some reason. I don't know. And then of course we have who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. So it's just like that 5D is coming now into the 3D, and it could have been a long awaiting. It's like when you feel the least, like maybe it's like your manifestations, it's like I want this to happen in 30 days, but then, you know, Spirit is like, well, you know, it's going to be in 41 days instead. During that time when you feel like, oh my god, oh my gosh, I've hit my target, like my target day, I set this day or like this outcome and it's not here, that's when you want to have the most faith, the most like believe in it, you know, more. And it's like you don't want to stop, right? Because it's like how badly do you want that to be in your life? What's meant for you is what I'm getting. And then of course we have inspiration. Let me move these over here. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. And then of course behind the deck, knowledge. I love this card because for me, knowledge is power. And what else am I going to do with all this information? Pass it down, right? Pay it forward. 28. Yeah. So let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. So there's something that you could be following that has, you know, you could be closing out a lot of karmic debt. You could it's like, you know what, pile number 2 knows this, you know, pile number 2, I feel like you're very nurturing and you like cleanse a lot is what I'm getting. And you automatically do that because it's just like you're kind of like your own filtration system is what I'm getting. I don't even understand sometimes what I say, but you know, I'm gonna say it because it's for you. And then of course here we have Harith, Hariel. Longing for home, homesick for the stars is what I'm getting. Homesick for the stars. It's kind of like you're reaching for the stars, and maybe you live up north. Or maybe you just want to fly somewhere is what I'm getting. But this is like the advice that I'm getting. So here's your advice, you know, coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, let God in. So you could want to continue to speak to spirit, right? It could have been where you're just like setting everything in stone. You're looking at what's right from wrong with that justice card, taking that leap of faith. It's kind of like you're being grounded. But then again, you also want to have that yin and yang, and you also want to co-create with spirit. Like, hey, if you know you're not supposed to do something, or, you know, it's kind of like, well, spirit, what do I do next, right? It's like you want to ask those questions, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I here? Like, you know, to get that confirmation, just like these readings, right? Again, these readings are just predictability. Energy is subject to change at any time. So then, of course, here behind the deck, the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. So we have here where essentially it's just like, you know, you're blossoming open. You're coming to yourself is what I'm getting, okay? So, yeah, this has been your reading. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my TikTok, okay? I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. So hello, welcome or welcome back, pile number 3. If you chose this Palo Santo, this is for you. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy out here. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Just real quick from the past 2 readings. I'm gonna put this over here. All right, so let's set this Palo Santo here. See that? And let's see what tarot has for you, okay? Let's see what the tarot has for you. Ooh, I just saw 222 on my phone. Ooh, so we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness. You could be French is what I'm getting, or you could like want to go to France. I don't know, for some reason. If you're planning to travel, go ahead and do so. I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know why. Okay. Or if like you're planning to go somewhere, go see someone, or whatever it may be, Spirit saying, yes, go ahead and do it. Why not? Why not? All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Don't be scared, pile number 3. You know, I used to think that this card was so scary. Like when I first started getting into like reading, I was like, oh my god, please don't give me a tower. And then bam, like I always got a tower. I think it's because I was so focused on not wanting a tower. It's kind of like, oh, please no. So it's what I'm getting is like you may be trying to avoid a certain situation. This is probably like why I brought this up, but it's kind of like it's destined to happen already. So we have essentially here the new beginning for, you know, listening to your gut. Like, what is it? Is it like something that's going to be transitional? Are you going to transmute it? So we're going to go into it a little bit more. Also here we have the 9 of Wands, right? So the wands essentially represents taking action, or batons, whatever they are, I don't know. But 9 represents here a type of completion and fulfillment, and it could be to your justice, to righting the wrongs. You know, I mean, I don't feel like there's a wrong anyway. It's just like it is or it isn't, and there's no wrong way. It's kind of like just like there's no, you know, losses. There's like just lessons. So I also do see here Libra energy. And then we have the 5 of Swords over here on this side. There's type of a mental conflict, right? There's an instability, which is going to need a type of expansion, right? Because it needs to change. Maybe your ideas, your perceptions, and what you need to know right now is kind of like maybe you should shift over. What can you shift in order to see a better view of what you're essentially headed towards, right? If it's not, because this could cause like a tower is what I'm getting. And then I just saw the Devil, Capricorn energy. You know, what's your pleasure is what I'm hearing. I don't even know what that means. But then of course we have here the Six of Cups. So with generosity comes great type of adjustment. So this instability creates an adjustment towards your emotions. So maybe you could be investing in something in spirit, or like what you need to know right now is kind of like shift your emotions in what you're investing right now, so you won't have this Tower moment, right? Because it could be like you're over investing your emotions, because I do see this, and it's kind of like maybe you might want to pull back a little bit and see how that unfolds. Let's go ahead and get your Moonology out here. So we have a time to give rather than to take. And I feel like this is new moon in Virgo. You're going in hermit mode. You're lighting your own way is what I'm getting. Balanced spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So it's just like, how are you essentially going to develop transmutable energy? How are you going to start the process, right? It's like, how are you going to create that balance, that yin and yang? And it's over here by the Justice card. And you know, Justice, Libra, is all about, you know, what's meant for you will be for you. If it is, and if it's not, it's not. Like, don't try to change, don't try to force situations, because you're only going to make the situation more difficult. And if you try to like steer it towards a different way, it's kind of like, wait, but it didn't turn out this way. And then you're gonna have that kind of like, oh, I let myself down, like you know, like woe is me type of energy. And that's why that Tower is going to come up, and that's like a warning sign. And then of course we have be bold and make the first move. So cardinal moon, so it's cardinal, you know, air is a cardinal sign. I mean, Libra is a cardinal sign, so that could be another confirmation for you. And then of course we have a new start is coming, a new moon. We just had a full moon, so this could be by the time you have the next new moon, right? It could be like, all right, so this is going to be happening. We're going to be going through this, and now we can just, you know, have that safe haven, like have that safe home within yourself. It's kind of like building something for yourself. So in order for you to have more of a better like mental capacity is what I'm getting. And then of course we have 20, 18. Can I have one more, please, Spirit? One more. Please, Spirit, for my pile number 3. Can I have one more, please, Spirit? Ooh. Friendship, 14. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have victory, 35. Could mean of great significance. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. So it could be, like I said, it's that transmutable energy that you're making it, you know, happen, essentially. We have grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. Best possible decision. So Artemis, goddess of bow, help me see what must be known. So it's like lifting that veil up. If you're drawn to pile number 1, I strongly suggest that you check that out, because it's like, it also refers to lifting the veil to a certain situation, right? So you can move forward. And then we have friendship, bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter, understanding too. This could also reside where you are, you know, liking to be in your own energy, or I also do see here is like, how can you procreate with others, or how can you essentially have that like entrepreneurship, or those 3 of Pentacles kind of like energy and vibes, and how can you come about on bringing that, right? Transmutable. I think this is all about transmutable energy. Shift your energy and focus elsewhere, and you will not have this Tower moment, because it's kind of like when you have a Tower moment, it's like a foundational shift that, you know, it's unsteady, unstable foundation. So you might want to take a look at that. Let's see the advice that we have for you for what you need to know right now. What advice do we have for my pile number 3, sorry. So Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed light by staying grounded. So it's just like, I didn't see any like earth energy here. All I saw was, oh yeah, earth. We have the wands. No, that's fire actually. Yeah, I did not see any pentacles. That's funny, because maybe you want that transmutable energy. You might want to seek into your root chakra, right? Focus on your root chakra instead of like your higher chakras is what I'm getting. And then of course we have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls calling for support. Like I said, this was giving me, like, for some reason, just like Three of Pentacles, entrepreneurship, collaboration, partnership, whatever it may be. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So if you want to look at your north node, that is essentially what your purpose is here and why you're brought here onto the earth plane. It's down below if you want to check that out. And if you want to look deeper into your natal chart, you can. I really like those two websites. Like, I'm always reading into that. Double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. You're here, you're set here by being yourself, and that's what makes a great impact on this planet, you know? So yeah, let's see. I like this reading, actually. This is the one that I chose. And so this is really good. I really like this. You know, if this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.